Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good, good. And you?
I'm alright. Are you the only person here?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Uh, damn, huh? What the hell happened? Where did everyone go?
I don't know.
Cool bananas. All right, all right.
Let's see, maybe someone is still gonna join us. I hope. Oh,
All
yeah.
right, there they go. Magic.
So
Hello, everybody.
magic.
How you guys doing? So, how are you doing, Katie?
Me?
How have you been? Yeah,
Okay, I've been great because I've
really?
had a small trip to my hometown. So
Okay.
finally I
And
got there with the whole coronavirus thing.
and where's this hometown of yours you talk about?
Szczecin, it's Grodno region. It's like,
Chuchin?
yeah.
That sounds like what language is that? Sounds like Czech.
It's a bit Polish, I would say, because
Yeah?
it's not far from Poland and it used to be like a Polish land. So, yep.
Ah, so you've got what? You've got this Polish card thing then, haven't you?
Yeah, I do. I have
Ah,
it.
look, it's all right. Okay, well I figured, right? I just from what I know that every Belarusian is sort of it's a very comfortable what's the word? Very comfortable little let's call it gadget to have. Right? Well, it's not necessarily a gadget. It's a very comfortable. What do you call a piece of paper that is useful? It's very comfortable add-on. Let's leave it at that. It's a very comfortable add-on to have, and from what I hear, that every Belarusian who has the opportunity to get it, they always just go and get it. So how long have you had it?
So far, it's like 1 year and a half. It's not that
Okay,
long, but still.
okay, and have you traveled with it already?
Yeah, but I just got my visa for free. That's it. I didn't really use it in Poland because I don't know if you know, but in Poland, actually, it's a pretty useful card because you can go to every national museum for free. You can travel like with some discounts. So
Okay, are you
it's quite,
serious?
yeah. Actually,
Okay,
it has a lot of benefits if you use it in Poland, but in Belarus,
okay,
yeah, it's just a card.
just a piece of paper, right? Okay,
It
and
kind uh-huh.
okay, and when you but you still need a visa to go to Poland.
Yes, but it's for free.
The visa is for free.
Yes.
Okay, all right, and I don't get it. Why do you need a visa? I thought like this So what is this Polish card like? Well, honestly, I thought this Polish card was sort of like a,
It's like ID card, I almost.
really? I thought it was sort of like a Vitna Žitelstva kind of thing.
No, no, no. It's another thing. I don't know where my
Ah,
card is actually. If you want, I can show
okay.
you.
Hit me. Yes, I like to see it.
So, okay, wait a moment.
Hello, guys. How are you guys doing? Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Hello. I can see Svetlana
Fine,
here and Denise.
fine.
How are you guys doing? All good? Yes. All right. And so how was the weekend, huh? Denise, how was your weekend?
Nothing interesting. Sit at home and watched TV series, YouTube, and something like this.
Really? That's it?
That's it. Yes, revised TV series called Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, cool TV series. Heard about it. I heard about it. I've heard about it. I heard that of all the historic of it's a it's a very historically accurate TV series that is so accurate even the Russians didn't want to make it because it made them look bad. Is that right?
Yes, but it's
Yes.
okay. It's produced by Netflix and really interesting. And
By
I
Netflix?
see.
I thought it was HBO, no?
HBO, yes,
Okay.
yes,
All
and
right.
real life and very, very real and interesting. I think they show fact as they can be real life.
Cool. Cool. So who else has seen it?
Yeah, me. I did.
You've seen it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And what did you think about it?
It's quite good, but the problem is I watched it in English. So,
Is that a problem? I'm sorry.
no, it's not a big problem, but still there is some specific logic that you cannot really get from the first time. So you have to
Okay.
rewatch some moments or check some words. And it spoiled a bit the whole feeling stuff.
That's the problem with students. Come on. When you watch stuff in okay, honestly, I tell you, when I watch stuff like it's like I speak to students sometimes, right? Okay,
Mhm.
when you watch the how many of us have seen the TV show The Big Bang Theory?
Once.
You've seen The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I've seen
When
it
you
once. I mean, I didn't watch
okay,
it several times.
okay. And when you did, how and when you did, when you saw it, how much of it did you understand
But wait, are you asking in Russian or in English?
in Russian?
In Russian, I
Yeah.
understood everything.
No, 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 don't. Okay, let's be honest here. I saw
No,
it in English.
no, really, I almost understood everything because
Oh, come on, guys. These guys are physicists. These guys are genius, smart people who got a doctorate at the age of 16, especially season one. Have you taken a look at the names of the episodes alone? Honestly, I don't know about in Russian, but the names of the episodes, even in English, I had to Google the meanings of the words. Okay,
no, okay.
I understand that you're trying to say or not say that Russian's vocabulary is bigger than English vocabulary, but come on, don't give me
No, no,
that.
no, no. I'm not saying
Exactly.
that.
Well, okay. So take a look at okay, this is the title of episode one. What is it called? The Big Bran hypothesis. I don't know the meaning of the word bran. Okay. Episode three, the fuzzy boots corollary. What the hell is a corollary? Number four, the luminous fish
Correlation?
effect.
Is it okay? Okay, never mind.
Okay. Number five, the hamburger postulate. The middle eight paradigm. The dumpling paradox, the grasshopper experiment, the Cougar-Hofstadter polarization, the Lubenfield decay. Who the hell is Lubenfield? Come
I
on,
don't
don't
know
tell
in
me that.
English, but in Russian, most of the words sound common to me because I studied, like, I didn't really study physics, but still, it's
Okay.
kind of a, how do you say? I forget even in Russian. So I've been
Uh-huh.
studying as engineer, so most of the words
Uh-huh.
are pretty common to me. It wasn't a big deal to understand, but of course, if I would study anything else, so of course I wouldn't get a word there maybe. But
Okay.
still, if I used to study physics, so it's okay.
All right, Missy. You say it, I take your word for it. All right. Natalie, how you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
All right, good to hear from you. So, all right, Denise. And why did you do so, Denise? Let's go back to Denise. I'm sorry. I feel like we just started the discussion and then we left you out. I feel that as soon as we started the discussion, we left you out of it. So why did you decide to see it again?
Um, I don't know exactly, but some kind of series, TV series, for example, Big Bang series, Big Bang, Chernobyl, and Friends is my are my best. My favorite TV series, and I watch it again. I don't, I can't count how much I watch. For example, Friends. No, TV series Friends.
Are you serious?
TV series Friends called Friends.
Damn. Yeah, I've heard about it, but I haven't seen any episodes.
Ooh, shame
Ooh.
on you.
Well, no. Honestly, well, uh, well, how do you put it right? In Nigeria, where I was born, we sort of have our own, what do we call it? We have Nollywood. America has Hollywood. We have Nollywood.
And
meaning
India
that,
has Bollywood.
and India has Bollywood, exactly right. Meaning that most of the films you we ended up seeing were Nigerian films. So I think the first time I actually saw, yeah, the first, honestly, I still till today haven't seen Titanic. Okay, I saw I saw Lords of the Ring 4 years ago. I saw Shawshank Redemption. I saw it also, yeah, 4 years ago. I saw most of the popular films you've seen when you were a kid. I saw them for the first time in Belarus because, well, in Nigeria, no one has time to see American films. We're too busy watching our own local films. Okay, we're trying to support the local market here. And I think the first time I ever saw an American film was after we got this satellite television called DSTV, some South African TV provider, and opened the world of American TV shows, series, and everything to us. And I think by that time I was probably 11 or 12, and that was my first time seeing American movies. But all the same, we had a tradition. I'm sorry for yabbling. I'll give you guys a time to talk. We had a tradition at our home. Every evening at 9 o'clock, my father would watch the news. No, no, no. Yeah, at 9 o'clock, he would watch the news. But 3 hours before that, at around 6 o'clock, we would get together. My uncles would get together. My aunts would get together. Cousins would be like 8 people in the house, 8, 10 people. We'll all cook it, and we will watch, literally binge watch Nigerian films. We'll be like part one, two, three, and four, and discuss everything between it, after it, during it. And then at 9 o'clock, we'll let the men watch the news, and then we'll continue to around 12 in the evening. So nobody had time for American films. So yeah, don't judge me. Very good. All right, I've took Svetlana. You're quiet today. Your microphone is turned off. Are you with us? All right. Okay. So I suppose
Yes, yes.
Denise. Okay. So I suppose what's the correct pronunciation? Is it Denise? Where's the stress on the name? Is it Dennis or Denise?
Dennis,
Dennis.
Dennis.
So I think Denise is a girl's name. I'm really sorry. So Dennis then. Dennis. So Dennis, you have seen Friends more than once, okay? So how about let's ask Natalia, then we'll come back to Katie, and then probably to Svetlana. Natalia, so is there any film or TV show you have seen more than once?
A film or TV show? Mm, Maybe Sex and the City. I watched a lot of times. Just it's a really nice movie to watch it for fun, to relax, to laugh.
Oh, all right. Okay. I haven't seen that one either. Okay. And well, okay. If I conclude based on the name, the if I conclude or if I deduce the story of the TV episode based on the name, would I be right? That's a complicated sentence. I'll say that again. If I deduce the story of the TV show based on the name, would I be right?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, all right. Very nice then. And what about you, Katie? So probably okay. So sorry, Natalie. On a scale of one, so probably how many times have you seen it? Approximately. Don't worry, we're not judging you. Out loud.
Maybe 2 or 3 times, but this it has a lot of episodes, and
Okay.
sometimes I just watch a movie or just some episode.
Okay.
Actually,
So
just
so
it's
mhm.
really interesting to look at to watch it for fun because it's really short, only
Okay.
20 minutes, as far as I can remember,
Okay.
and they're easy to watch.
All right. Cool.
Natalia, how old
Okay.
are you?
Thank you very much.
Uh, 27.
Okay, okay.
Right age to be watching Sex and the City, right?
No,
Okay.
no, it's just because when I was a kid, we didn't have like many movies to watch. We had some just saved, so there was
Okay.
nothing else to watch. And we were
Ah.
watching the same movies again and again and again.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
Okay.
for
So
me,
So for me, this movie is a kind of movie to watch again and again, just when you need to relax and you can't find any other movie. Just like a kind of to watch it with my friends, like just for fun.
all right. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Okay, so as Katie has showed the way, I'm not the only one allowed to ask questions. Okay, well, let me paraphrase that. I should not be the only one asking questions. Good. All right. So I would appreciate your. You seen the title today, right? Today is Let's Talk. I'm all ears. It's a mistake there, the ear. All right. I'm sorry for that. So what about you, Katie? What TV show or movie have you seen more than once?
Okay, so a lot actually, different ones. For movies, I have no idea, like really plenty of them, because as I
Okay.
said, in my childhood, we didn't have uh, many things to do or to
Okay.
watch. So
Okay.
if there is any saved or downloaded movie, you just watch it
Uh-huh.
again and again. So,
Again and again.
but I can tell you that I watched plenty of times. How do they call this movie? About a blonde girl and the law, and she's like a pre with Reese Witherspoon. Probably you don't know.
It's a Swedish film?
No, no, no. It's American movie about a blonde woman, and she decided to study a
Blonde
law.
in Law.
Yeah, but in English they call it different way.
She decided to study what?
A law, like a
Study law?
lawyer,
Like
to be a
become a
lawyer. Yeah.
I'm still not intrigued. A
Okay,
movie
just
about a blonde
imagine
woman
there
who
is
decided to
like,
study.
okay,
Okay.
just imagine there is a fancy blonde woman who is like so glamour and stuff like this,
Okay.
and her
Uh-huh.
boyfriend breaks up with her just because she's like too girly, and she
Okay.
decides to change his opinion and to start studying a law at the same university as he does, and then
Uh-huh.
she becomes like a successful lawyer.
No way.
Legally Blonde. I
Wait,
have found an
Legally
English name.
blonde, legally
Yeah.
Yeah,
blonde.
yes.
Wait.
So
Karen and Chris. Sorry, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just hold on, wait. This will be.
thank you,
Oh,
Natalia.
okay. Wait. Oh, not the screenplay. Well, I need the cast. I need the cast. Reese Witherspoon. Reese Witherspoon. Who the hell is that? Yeah, exactly right. You guys cannot believe it. So,
What?
uh-huh. No, I haven't seen that one. Legally blonde.
Maybe she can join our classes.
I know, right? Well, she's still working. I know. You want to join the class? She says, yeah, she has to work and walk the dog. So anyway, but yeah, I think she will probably join from Thursday. Reese Witherspoon. I am seeing there's a lot of famous faces are in the cast here, aren't they? Are you serious? Okay, these are really famous people. Yeah. So Reese with it. I'm sorry. I'm like Katie here. I have seen tons and tons of movies and TV shows. So just looking at the cast alone, I know lots of these faces, not by names, but by faces. I'm better with faces and not. So I'm seeing a TV show right now, probably if any of you have heard about it, called The Morning Show. And Reese Witherspoon, she is the thing in this show, literally, right? She is the thing, literally, in the TV show. And seeing her in another. It's like seeing an old friend. And then Matthew Davis, he is the guy who acted Alaris in Vampire Diaries. Yes, who knows that?
Maybe let me check.
Yeah, of course, he's the damn man. And then Victor Garber, he's the guy he acted Thunderstorm in the Flash TV series. Bruce Thomas here, he was the father of Kyle in the TV series Kyle XY. These are really famous faces here. Wow. Even the dog, I even recognize the dog. I'm kidding. I was kidding there. All right. Okay.
All right. And for the second movie I watched a lot, it was in English it's A Walk to Remember, but in Russian it's Спеши любить. It's a pretty
Like
sad movie about a girl who has a leukemia and
who
she
has
dies.
leukemia.
Leukemia. Yeah, thank you.
No, the stress on the K, man. Leukemia.
Leukemia. Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So,
I don't.
With Demi Moore?
What? I don't know.
Just leukemia. Uh-huh. I am.
I have no idea.
I know that this movie is according to a book of Nicholas Sparks. Yeah?
Maybe. I was a kid. I don't know. I was just crying there.
I don't get how Belarusians do that. We'll come back to that topic. I should write it down. Why do you guys like doing that? Jesus Christ. If I see a sad movie, no matter how good it is, I'll see it once and that's it. Who likes crying? You guys cry for sports. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So
Sorry. Can I show you the Polish card? Because I turned back and I didn't show you. It looks like this.
give me a minute. I am off here looking for. Let me see it again. Oh, Jesus Christ! How do you read that surname?
My name
Zilinskaya.
Zilinskaya.
Zilinskaya. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's like a document.
No way. You're what? 23? 24. Okay.
Hey!
Sorry. You just kept it there long enough. I could read other things. All right. Very good.
I also have Polish cards.
Show us.
Really?
Really? Yes.
Well, how are you guys doing it? Should get me one. I like one.
Yeah, and I would like to. Just give me advice how I should get it.
Guys, if you don't have any Polish relatives, I'm sorry.
What do you mean Polish relatives? You can marry
No,
one.
I mean that you have.
Doesn't it count?
Okay, one of the main rules how to get the Polish card is to have some roots which are like somehow connected with Poland. So as for me,
how do you? I'm sorry, but how do you verify these roots? Is there like
we have a special thing, like a certificate of birth. And for example, in this certificate of birth is written that my mom is Polish. So I was like, easy. But this is like nationality of my mom. Of course, she has like Belarusian passport, but still in also her like birth certificates, it's written that she is Polish, and like my grandma is Polish, and my grandfather is Polish. So this is the way how you officially shall provide some information that you have Polish roots.
Wait. Svetlana is making Svetlana is making Pilimenia. Oh my god, I wish I could join you. Wow, that is cool. That is really cool. Yeah, that is really cool. Good job, Svetlana. Good job. All right. So, and sorry, when you're done, you can invite us to eat. But I work till 9. All right. Okay. Just by the way, very good. All right then. So, Svetlana, now your turn. What TV shows and movies have you seen more than once?
Movie. When I was a child, I like see many times «Место встречи изменить нельзя» and «17 мгновений весны». It was a very interesting film. I saw it many times.
I suppose those are Russian films, right? Yes?
Yes, Russian, but very interesting.
No, I don't doubt the fact that Russian films are interesting. Come again?
It's worth to watch.
It's worth seeing, right? It's worth seeing, yes?
Worth seeing.
Okay, sorry, what are they called again?
«Место встречи изменить нельзя». About
Место встреч изменить нельзя. Okay. And then the next one?
About
18 что?
17 мгновений весны.
17 мгновений
весны.
Мгновений
весны.
Весны.
Весны, да. About life, about the second war, spying, how to say, intelligence. Some Russian guy work on Germany department, but he
German department,
Yes, he sent the information to Russian intelligence.
Ooh, okay.
film.
All right, cool
Now
bananas.
this film not interesting for me, but the previous years they were interesting.
Don't worry, I love classic Russian films. I think I've seen some classics. I have seen Ivan Vasilievich Minat Professor. I
Yes,
have
it's
seen
quite classic.
Divchata. Love that film. Love that film. I think that I've seen that film. I think 3 times already. Ivan Vasilievich Minat Professor. I think I've seen that once. But Приключения Shurik. I don't know
Yes,
the
yes,
the one with the Если я был Sultan. I think I have seen that one probably. I think 3 or 4 times.
Никулин.
Come again?
Никулин, Олег Никулин.
Okay, all
Yes,
right. Thank you very
actor.
much. All right.
I saw
Okay.
many time Legend of Autumn. Interesting film.
Legend of
Of
Autumn.
Autumn. Мгм.
That's an English film.
Легенды осени. I
That's an
think
English
so.
film.
Yes, I think so.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Okay, guys. All right. So, then my next question is, how do you find films to watch? How do you find films to watch? What do you do? Google sad films, top sad films, or top funny
When
films,
I
and then you
like
choose
some
one?
actor, I Google in internet about their film, and then I download this film with this actor.
Aha,
Actress.
okay. All right, very good. And so I suppose you've got a favorite actor?
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. And she said that yes, I have yes, I have, but don't ask his name. All right. Okay.
Angelina Jolie, I like Brad Pitt and Воробей, Джек Воробей. I forget his
All
name.
right.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, yeah.
Okay. All right. Johnny Depp. All right,
And
good.
I saw many films with Marilyn Monroe. And
Films with Marilyn Monroe.
yeah, film with Marilyn Monroe, many films. And
Interesting.
with Herb Audrey.
Oh, that's a lot of
It's
people then.
very
All
old
right.
film, but interesting.
Cool bananas. Cool bananas. Okay. And all right, let's go back to okay, let's start with the ladies first, then we'll come back to the gentlemen. All right. Here's an interesting one. When was the last time you cried seeing a film? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I can start if you want me to. So the last time I cried seeing a film was I saw the film Just Mercy. In Russian, Prosta Pam. Oh, look at that adorable thing. I saw the film Prosta Pamilovat. Prosta Mil. Lera, what did you call that film? Prosta Milovat, Prosta Pamilovat, Prosta Mila Serce. Sorry? Prosta Pamilovat. That's Pamilovat. Is it Milovat or Milovat? Which is it? Mila
Milovat.
or
Мило.
Milovat? Yes.
Milovat.
So who has seen that film? Prosta Pamilovat.
No, not yet.
Really? Ooh, yeah, you guys got to see it. So anyway, if you don't like, if you don't mind spoilers, so the film is, the film is, oh, Katie, homework for you. If you like cats, you should see this. You should Google, fish cats. They call them fish cats. They will blow your mind. It's a breed of cat actually. So talking about the Prostafa Milovat, it was a film about a lawyer who finished Harvard and came back to his city in America, where the government were using death sentences to kill black people. And yeah, literally, like they will just if you made a police guy mad, he wouldn't shoot you, he would just arrest you, take you to jail, and then they will send you to court for something, and then they will kill you. And so he was fighting for these people's rights. Oh man. I think the scene where one of the guys got killed, well, got executed rather, not killed, executed, by Electric Chair. Ooh, got me crying. Literally, I was crying my eyes out of the cinema. But the most interesting thing that the film was in Russian, but I was still crying all the same. It was touching. It was really moving. Okay, so Denise.
No, I don't know, but I can say that I like films, for example, that can lead me to tear, and
Okay.
I don't remember this. I like to watch film, for example, turn on like background when I do homework,
Okay.
when I do work, for example, something like this, and I can't remember film really goes me to tear. I don't remember this.
Oh, all right. I guess I can't go with you to the cinema. I watch films differently. No, no,
No,
no. But
I can say that I'm fan of a movie, so
okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Um, I'm the kind of person that if I go to, okay, I think I should write that down. That's the next question I want to ask. Okay. Very good. Natalia, a film that you last saw that made you cry.
Actually, to be honest, I prefer to choose movies that will not make me cry.
Oh, come on, guys. I talked about a film that made me cry. Let's help a brother out. Come on. Talk about
But
films that make you cry. Everybody cries.
maybe the
Now we're
one
talking.
one of movies that made me crying was Hatiko.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I've heard about.
actually,
But actually, what?
I just can't remember the other movies that I don't
Okay.
remember even the Russian name of the movie. Okay,
Okay.
but Hatiko, just what I remember.
Okay. All right. That's good. So who else has seen Hattika?
I've seen.
Everybody has seen Hattika, right? I haven't seen it.
You
Mm.
haven't seen anything.
Oh, come on. I'm old enough. I have some experience. I've seen some stuff in my life.
Okay,
Okay.
there is still some time, to catch up with us.
To catch up, right? Okay. All right. All right. Very good. And what about you, Katie?
Okay, as for movies, the last one was 5 Feet Apart. It's a
Okay.
pretty sad one. I was like crying several times during it. But if it's not about movie, Naruto, of course, everybody knows that I'm watching it. So I think
What
this is
film? Sorry. What
Naruto.
series? Who's that?
Naruto. I've told you once that this is a
Oh,
huge
okay.
anime.
Oh, anime. All right, yeah, the million one, right? Okay.
Yes, actually, it
Naruto.
is
All right.
very, very emotional thing because it's
Japanese
a huge
anime,
long
emotional. Okay,
emotional.
sorry.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
it's pretty like long story with
All right.
different with everything, and you can like really feel every emotion while watching it. So
All
in
right.
the end, I was just like crying like crazy because of everything what was happening. So guys,
All right.
advise you watch Naruto. It's cool.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. And what about you, Svetlana? Like Svetlana, I'm looking at the way you are making this dumplings. Jesus Christ, man! Like she's doing it with her eyes closed, like like that is skilled. Good job.
I only
Okay.
remember film Ghost. It's connected with the death of my husband, and when I watch it, the maybe second time, I imagine my situation and I cry.
Okay. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Is that a film or a TV series?
No, it's
T
film. Ghost,
Lost.
Привидение. About guy who died in accident, and then he
Ooh.
want to save his fiance or wife. I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right then. All right. Very nice. Very nice. And I think my second question here is, so back to Denise. Dennis. Sorry, back to Dennis. What do you think about people who talk in cinemas?
People who mm, mm, talking like fan. You mean like fan? kind of film.
No. Like you when you go to the cinema, you go to see a film at the cinema, and there's someone beside you, in front of you, with you, behind you, who's talking. What do you think about this kind of people?
Mm. I don't know. I think it's not very polite when you're in social buildings and events when you are talking. So when the cinema goes, I think it's not correct behavior for them.
All right, thank you.
Maybe I can say that I hate this. It's okay when film on pause, yes, but when the action is going, so it's not
Okay,
okay.
good. Yes, good. Okay, and Katie, what about you? What do you think about people talking in cinemas?
If it's about cinema, I totally don't like this kind of behavior. But
Okay,
if we're talking about being at home and talking while watching movies, I'm absolutely positive because I do it all the
okay, okay. All right, makes sense. Svetlana?
I hate people who talking or eating at the cinema sitting
Okay,
near you.
okay. Um, uh, all right. I think I agree with all of you. The people I hate the most at cinemas, I'm sorry. In my 6 years, I've been lucky enough to date enough people, and then you go to the cinema with a date, and she's talking to you in the film. I'm sorry. Could you keep quiet, please? And then you know the excuse girls always give you? They go, "Well, why are you taking me out and you don't want to chat with me?" Yeah, we will chat after the film. I paid for the freaking thing. I want to see it. Okay, not listen to you. Because well, and I think the most annoying part of it is, while they're trying to chat you up, right? Something happens, for example, like there's some epic moment, and they actually, what happened? What happened? Well, if you shut up, I would know. Like, okay, if you
time.
shut up, I would know. Okay, exactly, right. And because it's okay, so at home, for example, depending on how interesting the film is to me, okay, I might let you talk, I might discuss the film. But if the film is super interesting to me, say hi, hi everybody. If the film is super interesting, don't lick my face. If the film is super interesting, then I sort of shush everybody literally because I want to get every detail, every every breathtaking moment. I don't want to hear you guys discuss. That's it. I want to enjoy the damn film. So that brings us to our next question then. And we'll start from Sita this time. How do you like seeing films at the cinema or at home?
It
Sita?
depends. It depends on
Okay.
mood.
Depends
Sometimes,
on what.
sometimes I like see film in a cinema, but
Okay.
sometimes it's very often at home.
Okay.
Now I like watch English film, not English, but original in English language film.
Okay.
I
All
always
right. That's cool. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. And Katie, what about you?
Sometimes if the movie worth it, I can go to the cinema because if
Okay.
there is like a cool action movie or something, when you just want to like feel the whole atmosphere, of course it's better to
Uh-huh.
go to the cinema because nothing
Exactly.
else is disturbing you. But if
Yeah.
it's about just watching some normal movie, it's okay to be home because you don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to waste your money, you don't have to
Okay.
be quiet. You can make like you can pause the movie and discuss some moments if you didn't get
Uh-huh.
anything. Like so,
Uh-huh.
it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
But
I
of course, you get less expression, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You get less of the from the movie, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very good. And so Natalie, what about you? How do you like seeing your movies at the cinema or at home?
Actually, I can't choose just one variant because
All right.
all of them are different. Um,
Okay.
we at the cinema, you feel the atmosphere. You like a kind of deepen at the atmosphere of the
Okay.
cinema, and you can spend your time with your friends after
Okay.
discuss the film. But at home, you can feel more comfortable. I
All
mean,
right.
nobody is eating near you
Okay.
or just laughing or discussing something.
Okay. That is true. Okay. All right. I agree with that to a degree. All right. And so, Dennis, how about you?
I prefer watching at home, but for example, with my friend, we visited. It's like tradition. It's like
Okay.
tradition to see, to go to the cinema and see the last movie from, the last movie Star Wars. Like
Oh, cool.
latest movies like 7, 8, and 9. Uh,
Okay.
at the beginning at December, beginning December, we
Uh-huh.
visited it on not first session, but on day of premiere in Belarus.
Nice. Yeah, oh, that is super, super freaking cool. If you've never seen the film on the day of premiere, you should check it out. It's wild. It's crazy. Like all the cinema. Like, okay, so I mainly see films at Silver Screen because they're the only film providers here in Minsk that show films in English. By the way, they do. They have films in English. Um, uh,
On the silver screen, but where is their location?
Silver Screen, all Silver Screen cinemas in Minsk have films
No,
in
but I
English.
mean, okay, never mind. It's just,
So there's Dana Mall. There's one in Dana Mall. There's one in Galileo. There
uh-huh.
is one in Zamak, Minsk. There is also one, I think, where else?
It's okay. I watched a couple of movies in English in cinema, so I just didn't know if it was silver screen or not because I didn't
J-
pay enough attention to it.
Women. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
I'm pulling your leg. All right. Anyway, so well, yeah. So in case you should go and see him, right? And I think I saw the premiere of Avengers Endgame. Oh my freaking God. It was out of this world. Like I didn't have a date, so I had to go alone and see it, but it was better. It was awesome. Like the scene, I think it was beautiful, right? The life of it, the whole experience, it was great. I think the thing I like about movies the most, all right, the thing I like about movies the most, and the thing I like about seeing movies at the cinema the most is that well, I suppose the sound system at the cinema is I think I see movies at the cinema for two things: the big screen and the sound system. I think take away those two things, and I would never go to a cinema. But if you can sort of replicate those two things anywhere else, that's it. I'm going to that place. It was the best thing ever. All right. Okay. So, well, as soon as I got more or less okay sort of sound system in my apartment, I started seeing films at home. Okay, I just started enjoying seeing films at home as long as I can turn the volume up and let the whole house shake. That's good. All right, and let the whole house shake. Yeah, but all right, okay. All right then. Any questions? Anyone has any questions? They want to ask about? Ask me. Ask any other person.
No
No.
questions.
Do
All
you
right. Good.
like horror films?
Do I like what?
Horror films.
No,
No?
no, no. Скажу по-русски терпеть не могу. I can't stand horror films. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't
But
stand
why?
horror film because, well, so it's one of two things. It's too scary or it's not scary and it's funny. Okay, it's just so hilariously unscary. You know what I mean? Or sometimes it's just too scary and I don't understand. I don't fully get the fun in it because, well, come on. I want to see a movie that I can think about later. I want to see something with a little philosophy in it. Okay, probably something sci-fi in it, right? But horror film is this kind of haunting. When I mean haunting, I don't mean hunting. I mean this kind of haunting sort of notion, haunting sort of memories afterwards, right? Okay, and I have a very vivid imagination and a very vivid memory for movies, especially, right? I don't want something disturbing me after I have seen it. So no, thank you, no, thank you. But there are some. Okay, I have seen the TV series The Walking Dead. I've seen 5 seasons. Okay, I wouldn't say it's that much of a
It's not
horror of
scary.
horror.
Nah.
It's not very scary, exactly, right? But when I see films like, for example, this It film or Saw film, or come on, I don't get the appeal, honestly.
Mhm.
I can see something by Tarantino any day of the week, but horror films, well, not necessarily my thing. What about you, Denise? What about you, Dennis? Are you a fan of horror films, or what do you think about it?
No, I don't. I don't like this film. Films, kind
Okay,
of films. Maybe I prefer more science fiction films. Like my favorite film, Star Wars, all movies.
very okay.
But the last film impressed me. I don't know the kind of film. I don't know how to say it. It's Wolf from Wall Street with DiCaprio.
Ooh, that's a good one. Good
Yes,
one. Oh, that film was,
it impressed me a lot. Yes.
yeah. I think that film is going down as a classic.
But I don't know what the area of film. It's not, of course, science fiction, not horror. Maybe action film. I don't know how to say it.
Why am I guessing? I can just Google the damn thing. Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, that's another film I have seen more than once. Yes, I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it 4 times. So it's comedy drama. That's what it is. Comedy drama. It's a comedy drama. Yeah. All
And a
right.
little bit historical because it's based on the real character,
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Mhm.
actually I watched the documentary actually about the guy after seeing the film the third time. Yeah. All right. I watched a documentary of the film. All right. Very good then. And what about so okay, I think based on the way Katie asked me about horror films, I suppose I can guess where she stands in it. But we'll come back to Katie. Natalia, how are you with horror films? Fan, not a fan?
I hate them.
Oh, okay. That's not that's
That's
that's a
all.
strong adjective. Okay. And may I bother you with why?
Um, I just don't feel relaxed when I watching this kind of movies. But watching movies is a time when you want to relax, to
Okay.
see something interesting, to think about some interesting moments, to thoughts and topics and so on. But horror films is just make me feel uncomfortable, terrible. I just feel not good when I watch it.
Okay. I hope, Katie, you're jotting this down. You're gonna have to convince all of us later. Svetlana, what about you? How are
Nowadays,
you with all?
horror film are stupid films, but I don't know what about vampire. It's a horror film or not?
Well, I think we'll ask the expert, Katie.
I hate horror films. I have no idea why you decided I like them,
Oh, oh,
but
sorry, my
no,
bad.
it's okay. It's okay. I don't like it, but the reason why I don't like them is because I'm too emotional, I would say. And
Okay, all
when I
right.
watch any kind of movie, for me, like I feel everything what they feel. So if it's a
Okay.
horror movie, I'm gonna be fucking freaking freaked up, scary, and the whole thing the same as they do. So
Okay.
I cannot
All
watch
right.
it. It's too
Okay.
much for me.
Thank God. I have a bunch of normal people here. Good. Great. Great. Awesome. Good. Well, I don't know. I just think that people who watch people who love horror films are a little psycho. I don't know. So okay, I understand. Maybe not psycho, but just a little psycho in all of us. But maybe they're very introverted. That's why they can afford to do that, right? Because well, in their head it's just they themselves and me, myself, and I. They themselves and them themselves and they themselves and them. Whatever. And probably they just need some demons to run around in their head. I think I have enough demons here. I don't need any more. All right. Yeah. So, all right. Very good. And then the next question. Okay. And then the next question, I'd like to ask is, all right. So I know that this is but okay. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something interesting here. Um, in English, we have a category of films we call chick flicks.
What does it
Chick
mean?
chick flicks. All right. Very good. Good question. Anybody wants to help me? What kind of film is a chick flick?
How do you spell it?
Chick, Chick, flick, Flick. Chick flick.
Because maybe it's like cheek, like cheek.
Oh, no, like chick. That's chick instead of chick.
Chick?
Yeah, chick flick. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Maybe
okay.
trailer,
Come
maybe
again?
some trailer about film.
No.
It
So
sounds
anyway, a chick flick is a genre of film, meaning that it's connected with love and romance and
oh,
something,
one of my
something.
favorite movies.
Okay,
I'm
and
kidding.
these kind of things are targeted especially to the female audience. Forgive my feminism or sexism, whichever it is nowadays. So we call them chick flicks. So actually, the movie you guys talked about, the Legally Blonde movie, I just googled chick flicks and it was number four on the list, literally.
Sure.
Um, yeah, chick flick. So you get the point, right? You guys get the point. Very good. Okay. Very good. And so the interesting question here is, okay, like we call them chick flicks. We have four ladies here. Do you think these are stereotypes?
About watching this kind of movies
Uh-huh.
and chicks, I wouldn't say it's a stereotype, but of course it doesn't fit everybody. Still,
Okay.
there are like plenty of girls when they are maybe 16 or 15 and they do love this kind of movies because they can imagine themselves with the same romantic story and stuff like this. But of course, it's not about everyone, but I think that like more than enough can watch
Okay.
and enjoy this kind of movies, but not for boys. Boys are not about it. It's my
Mm-hmm.
honest opinion, and if somebody is not
If somebody
agreed,
disagrees with
so
me,
yeah,
disagrees
is
with
not
me,
agreed or does not agree, so let me know, please.
all right, Dennis.
I
Uh,
hate this film. I even don't know what example of the film I can say. I can remember that I can call chick flicks. I don't know.
for example,
I,
I think uh-huh, The
I
Devil
hate
Wears
all.
Prada.
I
Chick
hate
flick.
all movies about love and about feelings. Like, no, not hate, but I don't enjoy it.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the list here. Literally the list is called www.17.com. Very chick flickety. So I have a couple of films here. I think the latest one is To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Pitch Perfect, for example, Clueless, um, uh, About Time. Funny, I have seen About Time. I have seen Pitch Perfect. I have seen Pitch Perfect not because I'm a chick flick kind of person, because well, I love singing. So it's a singing film, so I like it. Legally Blonde, Pretty Woman, The Proposal, Dirty Dancing, Twilight. I've seen Twilight because I like vampire films. Sex and the City. What can you say? Bridget Jones' Diary. Well, I saw it one day because I was bored. You guys get the point. What I'm calling chick flicks.
There are so many
Titanic.
excuses. Like I said this because of this. I said this because of that. But maybe
Hey,
you are a flip
I
chick,
have an
chick flick.
emotional side, okay? Also, Love
Sure.
Actually. That's a pretty decent film. Love Actually. Pretty decent film actually. Anyone here seen Love Actually?
Let me Google it in
I think
Russian.
there's a different name in Russian, yes.
Uh,
Come on, I believe most of you have seen it.
I'm not sure. Yes, I did. Oh,
What's the
you
name?
know what?
What's the title
I
in
would
Russian?
Реальная любовь,
Yeah,
real
exactly.
love.
Yeah.
So I
Well, my
watched
girlfriend
this.
made me see it, so not my fault.
It.
Yes.
Hmm.
Uh, all right. Very good. Okay. Um, uh, and okay. So we've talked about our favorite films. Okay, we've talked about our favorite films. But how about we talk about the worst film you've ever seen? I think that might be a hard one. But all right, yeah. So what's the worst film you've ever seen? Uh, who would like to start? Nice.
I'm trying to remember at least one, but I just, thanks God, my brain is trying to,
Forget
uh,
them, right?
yeah, forget them and to clear everything up. So I don't remember the names and movies either. So
Okay.
lucky one.
I can't remember the worst film, but I remember the film about clown. It's horror film about clown,
Uh-huh.
but not the newest. Long time ago about clown, old version
Uh-huh.
horror film, and I can't watch it because my mother wasn't at home. And it's I'm afraid of this film, and I can't watch it. But I
Excuse
really
me,
want,
what?
I really like it. It's a long time ago when I was a child, not
Okay.
now.
No,
All right.
wait, I didn't get what
That's
about your
adorable.
mom?
What? What?
What about your mom?
She was at work. I was at home. I can't watch it because I really scared about clown.
Okay, okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. All right. So I think it's safe to say that if we've seen horror films, we've seen films that made us cry, we've seen films that made us laugh. Okay. Anybody do you remember the last film that you actually thought was funny?
Naruto for me.
It's funny.
It's full of everything, like
It's everything, right?
funny
Okay.
things, emotional things, love. So
Okay. Guys, Natalie?
I love film with Pierre Richard. When I watch them, I always laugh.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Like
a fun.
невезучие, I don't remember как unfortunable or something like that.
I'm sorry, what do you call it?
Невезучие in Russian.
Nizuchi.
Mhm.
No, I haven't.
not
I'm not sure.
lucky.
I haven't. I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen it. No. Okay. I think a funny film that I've seen. Well, I saw it a while ago, but I just keep seeing it again and again and again. It's the film Bruce Almighty. Oh, that guy's hilarious, Jim Carrey. That guy is just
No,
hilarious.
yeah, yeah.
Bruce Almighty. That guy is hilarious. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, when you, all right. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 So, is there any movie? This is an interesting one, actually, right? I was reading an article about a writer, and she said that TV sometimes help children to read books, sometimes, right? And so, was there a film you saw because you read the book, or a book you read because you had seen the film? Anybody? Where
Gone,
our leader? Where?
when I
Come
saw
again?
film, by the Wind,
Okay.
унесенный ветром.
Okay.
First I watched film, then I read the book.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what's the movie about?
About luck, about war in USA between South and North.
Okay.
About
All
how
right.
wife in the difficult situation. About Scarlett O'Hara. It's
Okay.
simple proverb. Я подумаю об этом завтра. In Russian.
Sorry, what now?
Ну, я подумаю об этом завтра. She always live with day to day, not
Uh-huh.
thinking about something difficult today.
Uh-huh.
I will think
Uh-huh.
about it tomorrow. It was
Cool.
like Scarlett O'Hara, main actress.
Cool. Cool.
Vivian Lee.
BB
Vivian Lee.
Vivian Lee. All right.
Yeah.
Wait. You are mentioning these names from your head.
Mhm.
Wow. Good man. It's super cool, right? How she's just making Pilmeni and mentioning actors' names. Cool. Cool. All right. So what about you, Katie?
As for me, I guess it was The Great Gatsby.
The Great
Uh,
Casper. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
so first I read the book and then I watched the movie. So
And what can you say about it?
I liked it. I liked the movie actually, and the book. They are
Um,
pretty okay, but I was young, and it's about love. So when you're young, everything
Chick
what's
flick.
about love is good. Uh, I'm not sure I would like it now.
All
So
right, the great Gatsby, the Great Gatsby. All right, look who joined us, Maria. How are you, Maria? Maria is in spy mode.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. How are you doing, Maria? Good.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So we're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we're talking about films now. Okay, and the question is there a book that made you see a film, and vice
Mm-hmm.
versa, and what was it?
Um, um, I think, yeah, I have seen The Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
and then I like read the book.
Ah, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, that's a fan.
Yeah.
That's a fan right there. Okay, and how many times have you seen the movie Lord of the Rings? How many times, or how many times have you read the book?
Maybe twice. Yeah, twice.
You read the book twice, or you saw the film twice?
No, only film.
Wow, that's a fan. I think I have
Yeah.
seen Lord of the. I think I've also seen Lord of the Rings twice. The first time it was so old, I was so young. I saw the film in CDs. Guys, remember CDs?
yeah, sure.
So
We
it
did
I
the
had to.
same.
Exactly right. It was part A, B, and C. Literally, I had to see part A, B, and C. I think, and then after a while in Belarus here, I saw the film The Hobbit. The
Did
Hobbit.
you like it?
So, I loved it more than Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Maria, if you're a fan. I actually really liked it more than. So I think I saw The Hobbit. I saw The Hobbit twice, and then after seeing it twice, I decided, okay, I will see Lord of the Rings. Okay,
I saw The Lord of the Rings twice and The Hobbit twice.
good girl. The Hobbit was a good
So
film. Okay, and
yeah.
have you
Guys,
seen?
I've
Have you
seen The
seen?
Lord of the Rings like maybe 10 times or something.
No.
Yeah. And my family, when I was young, for me, it was like a small tradition. Every year when I was sick, I was watching The Lord of the Rings. And
But
every
wait,
year,
it's almost 10 hours. You know that?
actually, when you are sick, you are laying in bed 24 hours a day, so you have a plenty of time to watch whatever you want.
Jesus Christ, man.
And every year before New Year, I've watched Harry Potter as well. So,
What do you mean? You watch all of it?
mostly, yeah.
Most of it.
Yeah, at least most of it, but I try to keep watching after New Year as well.
I think Harry Potter, I've only seen the first to the fifth, and I actually saw them last year. From the first to the fifth. Yeah, I saw them last year. I,
How
I, I knew
old were
about
you when you watched it the first time?
when I watched Harry Potter for the first time, when I
Mhm.
saw the whole thing for the first time last year.
Okay, but at least the first episode, not
No,
the
like
first
before
movie.
before last year, I had seen clips of it and I
Okay,
knew the story, but I
okay.
had never sat down to watch the from the beginning to the end. It's like Titanic. I have never sat down to watch Titanic from the beginning to the end, but I can tell you the beginning and the end. I know the story, how it ends, the plot, but I have never
Everybody
sat down to
does.
see it. But I have never sat down to see it. And the day I decided, okay, I am going to see Titanic, and I found the movie was 3 hours. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm not gonna do that. Um, all right, okay, very good. So Natalie, uh, any film you saw after reading the book, or vice versa?
Yeah, I watched a movie A Good Year with
Okay,
Russell Crowe, and after that I decided to read a book, and
okay,
I was really impressed with the book of this author. And
okay.
after that, I even decided to read almost all the books of this author. I was so impressed. So he's writing about France, Provence, and
Okay.
about life there. And vice versa, I remember that I read a book, The Help, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, and in several months I
Uh-huh.
just had known that there is a movie, and I decided to watch it. And but I was a little bit stressed to
Just
watch a movie because I had a really good opinion about the book, and sometimes film is not so good as the book. And but I really liked the film and the book both. It is really cool, and I advise you to watch or to read.
Oh, I have seen the film. I have seen the film, what, four, five? I think the film probably around 6 times. It's in the intermediate students book. So if any of you have done an intermediate course with English file book, you probably have should have seen it because every time I do that chapter about movies, 6A, I think I ask my students to see the film The Help. Yeah. Ooh, I like it was a good movie. Yeah, you guys want to see something cool?
Oh.
Okay.
He's just curled up. Exactly right. Look at them. He's just curled up on my lap right here.
Check it here.
I know, right? Pets. These guys, they, yeah, they are a responsibility, but sometimes they are worth it, right? They are really worth it.
Sometimes, all the time. Come on.
Nah, well, honestly,
No, no,
for,
no.
no, no, okay, no, 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 no. Well, it's not mine. It's my girlfriend's dog. Okay, and for the first month, I love dogs. I just love dogs. Okay, at my house in Nigeria, we had 6 dogs once upon a time, but we had a house. All right. Here I have an apartment, and it's different, right? And I think for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, one month, he got on my nerves so badly we couldn't coexist. Literally, I was so happy to go to work because I knew I wasn't going to see him for the next 12 hours of my day. Call me a devil, but that's how it was. Because well, it's I don't know. He has his personality. Okay, it's a funny thing, right? Okay, it's a dog. Okay, you go and buy the thing and take care of the damn thing, and it controls your life. Sometimes I feel like it's he is manipulating my girlfriend, and on the looking at it on the side, and I'm like, woman, come on, why are you letting this little thing manipulate you, right, and stuff like that? Because come on, think about it. I think for the first, we're all adults here, I suppose. For the first 3 months, we could not get it on regularly because he was right there. I felt like it was a threesome or something. I couldn't get used to it. Like, come on, okay? And she couldn't get used to it. And he didn't understand what the hell was happening. So he was barking, he was trying to get under the blanket and stuff like that. It was a hassle, absolute hassle. And exactly right. And the funny thing was, he. So my girlfriend is a really nice person, really kind person, and she has sort of spoiled him that way. Um, and I, on the other hand, I am sometimes just really super strict, especially when it comes to my freedom. And he was infringing on my freedom. And so I decided to, well, put some boundaries, borders to him, but he couldn't understand it because he was 3 years old by the time he moved in to live with me, and all his life he has lived with this kind woman and her babushka that gave him everything he wanted. And one day there is this nigger trying to tell him, nigger, you cannot do this anymore, and he doesn't get it absolutely whatsoever. And so he would punish my girlfriend for it, literally. He would pee on the floor just to punish her. Okay, that's how bad it was. And it started a vicious cycle because when he pees on the floor, it drives me mad. And then because I am mad, my girlfriend is stressed, and he becomes stressed and he pees on the floor again. And it was a terrible cycle. Okay. And Jesus Christ, man, it was, and I just couldn't get used to the fact that he had to sleep on the bed. Oh my God. It feels like I'm complaining, but come on. Like, he had to sleep on the bed, on the freaking bed. I don't sit on the
We
bed with my
we
work
are
clothes.
with
Come
our
on.
cat. He's like sleeping between us. He's like our
That's
baby.
the freaking problem.
No,
Okay? Come on. The Bible says, what God has joined together, let no man or dog put asunder. Okay? Why, I'm trying to get some body warmth from my girlfriend, and he's in the middle here trying to steal my sugar. Like, what the hell is going on?
you can steal some warmness from him. You can
Uh,
hug him.
he's a guy. I don't have that kind of fetish, okay? So,
Ah,
oh, come on. So I put him on the other side of the room, literally, and he doesn't get it, okay? And I don't know, but sometimes it's worth it. Talking about stuff. This. I think yesterday was a conglomeration of everything. Literally, it was fun, good, happy, bad, sad, and ugly. And we went walking with my girlfriend in the evening after work, and we usually walk through the park. We live by Park to listen stuff, so we walk to the park. Before because he's always pulling her when they walk. So I taught her or convinced her to let him go in the park to sort of take off the leash and let him run free. So we're in the park and he's running free. So usually he's always like probably 10, 15, 20 feet in front of us, right? So he's running free in the park. This is hilarious. This is so many things happening at the same time. And then we're walking through the park. This is like probably like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. So outside is still bright. And then you cannot believe what we see in the park. We see a hedgehog. Yoshik. We see a hedgehog in the park in the afternoon. This was mind blowing, right? Okay, because usually every time you see a hedgehog, it's either at night, and by the time you get to them, they're all curled up and so curled up and something. But this one was walking around, was trying to cross the path. And so we see it, right? Lose track of the dog, and he strolls away, right? We call him back, he runs back to us. But while he's running back to us, there's a bigger dog standing by us because, well, the owners of the dog are also taking pictures of the hedgehog, okay? And so since he's free, he goes to Pasnakomica with the other dog, and the other dog is aggressive and tries to bite him, okay? So we get them separated, right? The hedgehog falls into a bowl because she's scared. It is scared. And then as we pick him up to see if he has gotten any injuries from the little hassle with the other dog, we find an arc an Arcaris. We find an Arcaris glitch.
glitched.
We find a glitch on the dog. Okay, it hadn't bitten him. Hey,
It's just
it
sorry.
hadn't it hadn't bitten him, so we were lucky. We took it off and tried to kill it, okay? But while we were trying to find something to kill the glitch, do you know what he did? He went, smelt the hedgehog. It was coiled up in the bowl. He couldn't figure what the hell the hedgehog was, and he peed on the damn thing. Oh my God, it was hilarious. You peed on the hedgehog. You get the point. So here we're trying to understand what is happening with him. Has he got injured? And then we see this actor. We're trying to kill the damn thing, and then we're trying to look at him pee on the damn. It was an eventful 5 minutes. I tell you, eventful 5 minutes. Yeah, but they're adorable little things. Adorable little things. It's like he's just called up right there, sleeping and minding his own business. Right?
Oh.
I'm trying to have a lesson. Anyway, all right, very good. Okay, where did we stop? We're talking about films. I've laughed so hard I'm crying. Okay, where did we stop? We're talking about films. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So, is there any film which soundtrack you've really loved?
Hans Zimmer. He is like
Hans Zimmer. Okay.
everywhere and he's
Yeah,
cool. Absolutely cool.
yeah. I think he's the same guy who made the theme song for what do you call it? What do you call it? Hmm. He made the theme song for Game of Thrones.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Uh,
Actually,
I'm I think I'm pretty sure. Uh, so Game of Thrones, yes. He made the theme songs. He made the songs for Game of Thrones.
how do you call him again? Hans or Zimmer or
Uh,
Zimmer?
so it's the London. Oh, sorry, not Hansheimer, not Hansheimer. I think for Game of Thrones we had for Game of Thrones we have Ramin Djawadi. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Ramin Djawadi. No kidding. Do you know, guys? Do you know that Game of Thrones has a spin-off?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know?
I did know.
Are you serious?
I guess I've heard it from someone.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you know how many seasons it has already?
Many. I didn't
Eight
watch it.
seasons.
Eight
Are you
seasons.
serious? 8 seasons. This is not Game of Thrones. It's the spin-off of Game of Thrones. Interesting. Well, I guess I have a series to watch now. All right. Good. 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 All right. Perfect then. Okay, guys. Any other questions? Any last questions before we round up?
No.
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you put this nicely? This is embarrassing at the same time and not embarrassing at the same time. I'm gonna try to
Are
work
you
my way out of
leaving?
this one. No, I'm not leaving. No, I'm not leaving. I just forgot your homework. I remember that you had a homework. I remember what the homework was, but I didn't do it. You gave me some homework. I was supposed to check
It
some
was
stuff last
question
time.
from me. I
Yeah,
remember, but I forget the question.
same exactly. So, well, same situation here. I'm sorry.
So it's okay.
All
Oh
right
no,
then.
I
Okay.
think I remember. Maybe it was about the reason she left
Uh-huh.
was or the reason she left is. Maybe this
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I suppose, yes, okay, so I found the answer for that one. Okay, so the thing is, rather, if you're talking about the present, if you're talking about the present, the is or was has to correlate, has to agree with the tense agreement. So if the reason I did it was, right?
question.
Okay, the reason I've come here today is, so if it's present perfect, then is, but present past simple, then was.
So
So
past
yes,
simple was, present
yes,
perfect is.
yes.
Okay,
All right,
that
okay,
makes sense.
very good. All right then. Okay, guys, I suppose that that's it. We can call it a day. I, okay, so I suppose have fun. Have you guys been told about the new groups forming or anything, or no?
Yeah, but no reply
No
from.
reply so far. Okay, so I guess we'll still be doing this for a little while. Okay, so far, as you've probably noticed, that we've finished with the book. We've finished going through the chapters. Well, if you guys, so today I decided to just speaking sort of free bullet, speaking club kind of style. So if you have any things you'd like to talk about, okay, we can sort of, I don't know, discuss it and talk about something next week. Prepare some questions, I don't know, or something you like to talk about. Make it like a speaking club or something, if you guys don't mind. Okay. And okay, I don't see why not. It's free after all, right? I don't have anything better to do at this time. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, so have a good day. I think we'll see you. I'll see you guys on Thursday. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Good
Bye
night.
bye.